everybody. Today I will be playing Cuphead with the Cee the Bubble. Before we start, I'm going to go over some rules. 1. I can't touch the ground for 1 second or more. This means I have to constantly dash, jump, or use EX powers. This is because doing so won't make me touch the ground. Number 2 is I have to get an A rank on all bosses. I cannot get a B or B plus. I can get an A or A minus or A plus. Number 3 is defeat all bosses of Inkwell Isle 1. I am going to be doing Inkwell Isle 2 in another video, but to keep this video short, I'm only going to be doing Inkwell Isle 1. 4 is run and guns don't count toward my A ranks, so I can get a B rank on a run and gun, but I just still have to defeat it. Maybe in another video I can do that, but if you want to see that, make sure to like. The last and final rule is no smoke dash, so I can use Miss Chalice, but not her invincibility roll. This is because smoke dash is way too overpowered, and it won't make you touch the ground. Anyway, let's get into the video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do the tutorial because that's just a waste of time, and I'm gonna keep this video short. Okay, so for this boss, I'm actually gonna be using Whetstone, just so I can parry the boss, and then it'll be much easier, and then I don't have to touch the ground. Alright, so I tried doing the secret phase, the radish, just because I thought I could parry it and it would be easy. But I guess I was wrong, because it was normal. It wasn't hard. Like, see, I could parry it, but it just didn't work for me. Yeah, it would be too much things to dodge. Okay, so I tried doing massive damage, and hopefully I could skip a phase. Not skip, but like almost skip. I got as many parries as I can, and I tried to... Well, I don't have a super yet, but I could try to use all my EX moves. Here comes the onion. I just Whetstone him. Just axe him. Try not to get hit by the tears. Yeah, parry the carrot. And parry its minions. So all you have to do is really be patient. If you're ever trying to do this challenge yourself, just parry it a bunch of times, use your EX move. And just like that, we got an A rank, I think. Ooh, that might be... Oh, that's A minus. Okay, Goopy... He's the easiest boss, so he's also the easiest boss of this challenge. Yeah, it's nothing really. Just don't get hit. If you have spread, make sure to use that when he does his sneak attack, and make sure to dash always. Yeah, whenever you get close to him, start using the spread. Make sure you parry those. Those are the only parryable objects in this whole boss. So like you might wanna get those. Just dash. Use your EXs. If you're wondering, that isn't a full second. That was like 0.8. You can really tell if it's 1 second or just half a second. See, I always jump immediately after that. But to avoid some things like that, you should keep your distance so you don't have to sneak. Use your spread. Make sure you parry off this guy. Or try to. I mean, I'm at 3 HP, it's fine. Spread shot EXs can do a lot of damage though. So you should try to use those. Attempt to. Yeah, see, it just caused a knockout. Alright, next up on our list is Ribby and Croaks. Okay, these two were a pain. Try to parry the fists, because if there were no parry fists, I don't think I would have been able to do this. Okay, so it just restarted because I touched the ground for too long. Yeah, I'm using Miss Chalice now because it's better. I feel like it can do a lot. So I began to think that it would be impossible from here because I cannot even do this part normally. But then I remembered all I have to do is get the green one and I can just do it normally because they don't make me touch the ground ever. Yeah, I normally just don't touch the ground here. I just go on the platform. And just like that, I got an A rank. I'm starting to think this challenge is way too easy, so if you guys have any ideas, make sure to leave them in the comments. Anyways, on to the next boss. I normally thought Cagney was gonna be the hardest to do, but no, it was actually surprisingly easy. All I just had to do is really get on the platforms and beat it like normal, although I did touch the ground sometimes. Here's the thing, the last phase is way too easy, so what I made it that I counted the platforms as the ground and I had to keep jumping. This really messed up my locking. Now I'm not a vegetarian, but I really want to eat this plant, so with enough not suffering, I defeated this plant. So the next boss is Hildeberg, and I'm gonna discuss some rules for the playing levels. Actually, there are no rules because I'm not touching the ground ever. I'm still gonna get an A rank though, and just to make it hard, no smoke dash. This part is kind of boring, so I'm just gonna speed it up. Anyways, with enough plane shooting, I got an A minus. Alright, run and guns were, they were something. They weren't hard or easy. I just had to keep dashing, which is just how I normally do it. But with enough jumping and dashing, I got through this part pretty easily and got an A rank. Treetop Trouble was trouble. I normally just shot a lot of the bugs, and the way I just got the coin was double jumping. Miss Chalice was very helpful in this round, and just like that, we're going to the mausoleum now. Okay, so the mausoleum was way too easy, so I'm gonna make it that I can't touch the ground at all, because there's a little platform here. But with enough ghost tapping, we beat the mausoleum. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe, because I might be doing more content if you help motivate me. So thank you, bye.